Hi, it's that time again for the Lost Omens podcast. Welcome back. This is episode 12. I'm your GM, Dani. Thanks for sticking around for as long as you have. We really appreciate it. Me and these nerds.
We call them nerds.
Y'all.
Oh, right. Yeah,
bunch of nerds.
100%.
We're a lot of nerds.
So many nerds.
2 different flavors in one pack.
There's some nerds in this house. I
love Nerds Rope.
Yeah.
At the movie theater.
It's really hard to choke on regular nerds. Thank God they made Nerds Rope.
Whenever I eat Nerds Rope, it gives me that, like, anxious feeling that I had when I was a kid, and I had, like,
I ate Nerds Rope. Like, exactly the feeling you're talking about.
I did it again, Mr. Brennan.
Mr. Brennan, I did it again. I didn't learn my lesson.
No, but you know when you would have like a loose tooth like on the side and you would be like chewing along and then like it would like flip and you would bite and it would be all like weird and jarring and discombobulating. That's how I feel every time I eat Nerds Rope.
No, of course I don't. Who has this experience?
You guys didn't have flippy teeth?
Yeah.
My teeth were flip-flopping all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had to get 5 pulled because of that. They just like wouldn't let go.
Oh, God.
Because of a Nerds Rope?
No.
They replaced his teeth with Nerds Rope.
Oh, gotcha. I always had the issue where I thought, because of Nerds Rope, you know when like you are going to bite into a candy that you normally suck on first and you think it's soft enough to bite into, but it's not? And then it hurts your teeth. I feel like that's what Nerds Rope is all the time.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, exactly. Now and later fucking suck. They look like a Starburst. You think they're going to be good and they suck.
Like the Starburst, you think they got that slight give to it, and it's like, no, this is diamond.
No.
Yeah.
So literally a diamond.
I had one of those teeth that was like, loose as a normal child when like your teeth are falling out and your other teeth are coming in.
Yeah.
That happened to me, right? It was really weird. Anyways, I was like, I went to an orthodontist and they were like going to do some shit. I think they were going to put braces in. So they wanted to like make sure everything was gone first, right? And the tooth wasn't ready. So he's like wiggling, and he's like, no, we can pull this out. And he fucking snapped it in half. He snapped my fucking tooth in half.
Oh my God.
That's insane.
That's the last time you go to Dr. Banner dentist.
I was like, who's your dentist?
I almost fucking passed out. Like, probably the most horrendous pain I've ever been in my life.
Hulk Hogan DDS.
Like, and I'm like, ah! And there's kids around.
Right, yeah. Oh my God.
God, it was awful. Anyways.
I'm so glad my parents were too poor for braces. Avoided that.
Anyways. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to think about it anymore.
Yeah.
No.
I just remembered I was writing up some more notes from the last episode. Fulgrim's still on fire.
He is not. He made his save. It was done off camera.
Yep.
There's a bunch of puke on the floor if you wanted to roll into it.
Yeah.
We also mined 16 stacks of diamonds off camera too, so...
Yeah, you're lucky I'm not GMing this game. I would not allow that. I'd be like, no, you're going to wait till we're recording, then you roll.
Okay. Dani and I shared a look. I took 1 damage, and then I made my save.
Yep. We did some mouthing. You can go back and look at the video. We mouthed at each other. Okay. You know who could do that?
I thought you guys were just having a special moment.
It was a little bit of A, a little bit of B.
I was asking to kiss inside of her mouth.
To make her tooth feel better, I understand.
Was that recorded previously, or is that just going to be completely out of context?
No, this is extant content.
Episode,
this is fresh.
Okay, fantastic.
I hope it's out of context. Damn. Yeah. So you might not go back and look at the video, but you know who can? Our patrons can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you want to see video of me and JB making weird fucking faces at each other or whatever, sign up, become a subscriber on our Patreon, patreon.com/professionalcasual. Give us those $5 a month and we will entertain you endlessly. Truly.
By the time this episode goes up, there will be many hours of content.
Oh my God, so much content. Jesus.
I'm going to be honest. I've been thoroughly entertained for a lot more than $5. So this is a steal.
Yeah.
For sure.
Totally. And like, I feel like we literally don't do anything socially unless it's like, is this going to be content? Okay, it's going to be content.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I've been doing that for years. Like, if Zane and I want to talk about something even close to cartoon related, that's an episode.
Yeah.
Welcome to a feature.
I yelled that at my wife around the dinner table. I'm like, you're burning the chaff. Don't.
We were talking this earlier today about the D&D game I was running before COVID hit. And I was like, I kind of want to restart it, but at the same time, I don't know when we would ever play. And it's like, I feel
if
like
we got time for another game, we got time for another actual play.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's
everything
like,
sucks and I'm sad.
if we're going to play, I'm going to record it, but not everybody in that game wants to be recorded anyway. So it's kind of like, well, we're not doing D&D on the network anyway.
As a Twitch streamer and somebody with a YouTube that's based on games, I have this problem with video games. Like, it's such an issue. I would try Cyberpunk 2077. I did just download WoW today, and the first thought I had was, I should probably stream that. And it's like, no, you can just enjoy something.
You can just enjoy it.
Off camera.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't have the time for that.
Right.
So
I feel like it's at the point where it's multitasking now, which is why in a couple weeks when we invite you guys over to do bonus content and to wear your old grubby clothes, I'm going to tell you at the last moment, it's to help us paint our house. So just be ready.
What are you, my dad?
Yeah, for real.
Also, it's $2 to flush the toilet. So
I bought a fucking leotard to sit on cakes, and you're telling me I'm fucking painting a house?
where?
How much did he charge you to use the microwave earlier, Taylor?
Oh, I snuck in there. Your daughter saw me do it. But
you did follow my directions.
Yeah,
I thought you were too drunk already off that.
No, gosh, I could probably
Gin.
finish that whole thing. Oh, this?
You didn't even
that
drink the gin.
I'm saving this for a later.
Oh,
rainy day.
Can't tell because it's gin. It's clear.
Yeah, but if you want to see these shenanigans in video form, head on over patreon.com/professional casual. It's worth it alone just for fucking JB and Taylor because they're so cute. I can't stand it.
Savvy listeners can check out how many times I disconnected and had to join on my fucking phone.
He's not salty about it at all.
Turn it into a drinking game.
He's a salty
I'm just
sea
glad
dog.
that I have a good icon.
I got gin for that.
He is currently a sailor orc.
Every time
now in the
Ben
video.
has to disconnect and reconnect, drink.
That's what I've been doing just to get through it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. And, as we're talking about stuff for the show, don't forget to, if you can't support us monetarily, that's cool. We understand times are hard. You can just head on over, rate, review, subscribe, wherever you get your podcasts. 5-star ratings help us a ton. Giving us a nice little review is awesome. We'll read a really fun one if you write us a fun review. And word of mouth, subscribers, numbers, it's all good. So check us out.
Word of mouth
word.
is huge for podcasts.
Help us. If you like what you're hearing here, which I'm assuming by episode 12 you do, otherwise you're lost. Which
means you're found because it's the Lost Omens podcast.
Omens podcast. Right? We were lost, but now we're found. Ben's back. Drink.
What were we joking about calling the Found Omens podcast?
Yeah.
The bonus content.
Yeah. Found Omens. Yeah. All right. So you are in the Lindell barn.
Yes, we are alone.
Alone.
I would like to.
I stagger over to the piles of wretch to do what I do best, and I'm
Kurva's got to clean up.
limping quite a bit in order to do so. But we got priorities here.
Xa'Reske barfed a lot.
I would like to go on side and barf more.
Okay.
Please.
Excuse you.
Is there
Keep it in the barn, please.
Yeah, keep it in one place, actually.
is there a take a 10 on retching, or do I have to test?
I think that we're probably done on that now.
Okay, I would like to retch my last retch.
Okay.
We can make this painful if we need to.
Retch your final retch.
Okay.
I want to know what weird stuff you've been eating lately.
That one was a goat.
Ooh, a whole ass goat.
Choking
Damn.
the horn coming back up.
And then it just staggers away. It's not actually dead yet.
I understand if you eat them raw, but alive?
Living?
Seems a bit much.
My jaw unhinged like a snake folk.
Aren't- Never mind.
How does that make you feel, Brennan?
Not as bad as catfolk. Or large cats.
That's fair, I suppose. Just a reminder for you and the people at home, the barn, the way that it's set up, there are a row of animal stalls along the west wall, so that would... I'm not going to try to do lefts and rights because you're on opposite sides of the table. The side towards me has the animal stuff. The side on the other end is 3 large cubicles for hay and food storage. Table and chairs. You've got hooks and shelves and all sorts of things, and the loft that Xa'Reske and Brennan were already up in last episode.
While I was up in that loft, would I have noticed anything odd in this barn?
I don't know that you had enough time while you were in the loft to really assess that. You do, now that the Mephits are dead. Oh, are you going back up there?
I shall climb back up and view from up here once again.
You can see that there's somebody or some bodies in the middle feed bin area. That one. Yep.
I shall call that out to my compatriots. There seem to be somebody or some bodies in the middle feed bin.
I would like to do my climb, kick, run, jump, wall jump,
Yes.
Mario style.
Climb, kick, run, jump. Wahoo!
I got a 25 to jump up here.
Hell yeah.
I would like to wall kick, jump, and then land laying down in the bed.
Okay. You do lay down in the bed and you're like, wow, this bed is fit for a halfling.
This hurts my knees.
Most of your legs are hanging off.
Not all of my legs, though.
And you feel a little something poking you in your backside on that bed.
This is not the first time that I've jumped into
You're
a
the
bed
little
and this
spoon right
happened.
now?
It's not my husband. It is an oil of mending.
Hey,
I don't know what this does.
I don't either.
I found oil. Should I drink it?
let me check that out. See if it's actually edible.
Can I throw it to you?
I would not.
Okay, I will.
Pure oils are not usually foods.
I did just finish vomiting, so I should probably not drink random viscous liquids.
It'd be good to give it some time, yes. Let your stomach settle, or whatever lizard folk have for stomachs.
Mr. Brennan, I
Yes.
gotta say, that's some fine sharpshooting up there. But if you're not too exhausted, I could definitely use a looking over.
I do believe I have to wait an hour before I can do that for you again.
Just like swimming. Fulgrim, can you help me out?
I did heal you just before we went into the barn, didn't I?
If anything else happens, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through another fight like that.
Unfortunately, I am out of reagents for today.
Oh no!
Here's the good
All
news. Come here, Kurva.
What you got for me?
And I lay my hands on him and I cast heal. And I'm going to take 2 actions so that it gets +8.
Nice.
You could do that?
I'm literally a vessel for multiple gods, yes. You're just always trying to stab people first, so I just kind of let you have at it.
Where's the cut, though? When does the cut come?
It doesn't.
How do you mean?
So,
Have you all trained?
yeah.
Are you sure it worked?
Yeah.
I'm not bleeding. Are you sure it worked?
So that'll be for 14.
Oh, feel way better.
Yeah, so what you're going to want to do is, I don't want to overcomplicate it, but yeah. You don't always need to be stabbed first.
I'm not really into alternative medicines, but seems like you know your stuff.
When you get a moment, my friend, and I come back down, I may need the same.
Oh, everyone gets 1.
I may need more than that.
Everyone collectively gets 1, you mean?
Yeah. I mean,
1 for the whole group, the group being me in this case.
Xa'Reske, yeah. All right, for you.
When I come back down.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, you want me to do it from down here?
Yes.
Watch this.
I am in awe.
Kurva's like, wait, you didn't have to touch me to do it?
Yeah, if he's within 30 feet of me, I'll send her out. 2 actions to give you 10. Not great. Hey, it's a new episode, right?
Yes.
Can I have a new ticket?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't know where my tickets are.
There you go. 16, baby boy.
Ooh.
I am thoroughly convinced that you should be the ruler of this entire area. Your ability to not stab someone to heal them, plus being able to do it from afar.
Yeah, I don't like to show off, but...
And you're humble
I don't
as
even
well.
know how you call it healing.
Mr. Mud, would you like to investigate these bodies in this stall with me?
I mean, that's like calling a vegetable food. Doesn't make sense.
Growth in the ground. Never seen plants grow out of no toilet. Yeah, sure, Fulgrim. This is obviously what I'm good at. What do we see?
If you open the middle bin, you see 3 humans. An adult male, an adult female, and a teenage female, and they are bound and gagged and quite alive. And looking very panicky.
They just threw their trash in here or whatever, I think.
Hang on, I gotta check it out. I'll be right up there.
Did you say there was a teenager amongst them?
Yes, a teen girl.
Xa'Reske, no.
They are the right size for me to... my stomach is empty.
You guys are the Mill family,
I'll take the
right?
gag off of them.
Yes.
I believe that they are the Lindells?
No, Hoftons.
Hoftons.
Of the mill.
Fantastic.
So yeah, let's get in here. You wanna... And now's the time to really...
I will come at them with my clan dagger. Hopefully not stabbing them, but cutting their ties.
Okay. Cool.
As he's doing this, I will travel around the loft over to where Xa'Reske is in the bed. What is this thing on the map I'm standing near?
You see some runes carved into the floor.
Oh, very good. Can I make a recall knowledge about this?
You sure can. What do you want to use?
I'm not sure what would be appropriate for these runes. Religion or Arcana?
You could do religion.
It would be +8.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So these are several sigils that represent Gozra, as well as many demonic runes.
Oh.
And based on what Nemia the Halfling told you, what seems like ages ago, but it was just earlier today, or last night, one of the two, the circle you think represents or demonstrates the same corruption of the Gozran faith that to demon worship that is prevalent in the Hermitage of Blessed Lightning.
Are they made out of chalk?
It's carved into the wood.
Oh.
Do we know the Hermitage has something to do with demons?
Well, you guys have said in the past, like, there have been a lot of demons around. You wonder if something's going on with that with her.
So we're beginning to make a connection there. That's very strange. Does it seem like...
Guess we should take it with us. I'm going to get on my crowbar.
Do I know if it's some kind of summoning circle or...
That you don't know, but it seems this area doesn't seem to have been used for a few days.
Either way, I try to scuff out the runes if I can with my paw.
They're like carved into the wood.
Oh.
So
I will take my rapier and try to disrupt each of them.
Okay.
In case it is some kind of summoning circle, stop it from working in the future.
Cool.
I would like to investigate the lump that is underneath me.
Okay. It's that oil. It's a little violet oil.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's it.
I dazed off.
There's a man in the
Mr.
bed.
Brennan. Mr. Brennan, do you think that the sigils here are what summon them elementals?
It could. These seem to be more associated with demons than elementals, but it could be something like that. I have destroyed them all. They are no longer their proper runes and should not work anymore as far as my understanding goes. I shall accompany the rest of you back downstairs.
Do you want me to take them with us? I'll hoist my crowbar in the air.
I don't believe that's necessary at this point. I hesitate to copy them into my book, but rather not transcribe these runes just in case they have dangerous
We didn't
properties.
see these in the other places with the elementals and the demons, did we?
No. Nope, these are new.
Well, that's unsettling.
I believe I would like to jump down as well.
Okay.
And stand next to Mud and say, maybe it is a good thing that we did not take over that windmill.
I'm going to introduce myself to these people and make sure that they're okay. Do they seem, probably pretty shaken up, but are they injured?
They are super thirsty, very hungry, but otherwise they seem, they're not mortally wounded for sure.
I'll certainly give them my water skin and some trail rations. And do we have anything to feed these guys?
I have
Got a goat?
strong alcohol.
Most of it. I got most of a boar.
I feel like I have something in my cheek
Minus
pouch
the
I was
hooves
saving
and
for later.
one haunch.
I do not believe you should give the teenager ale.
I do have some potatoes in my cheek pouches. I take one out and offer it to them. It is completely normal in my culture.
It is not
It's
ale.
true.
To eat raw potatoes?
It is
To share them with each other.
In someone else's mouth.
It's considered a sign of high respect. Or so he tells me.
Kurva, would you like this? They don't seem to want it.
Oh, I wouldn't turn down a gift from Mr. Brennan.
Have
it over.
I'll introduce everyone and say we're, here from the Circus of Wayward Wonders and introduce ourselves and all that.
All right. So the...
Let them know that we cleared out their mill.
And do we also have their money? Did we take that? I do believe we did.
Yes, yeah. So we absolutely did for safekeeping. There was a small chest in your abode that we were going to turn in.
I do not remember who has that.
110 silver, some jewelry, and a dancing scarf that I believe Xa'Reske is wearing.
Yes, and I will hand it over.
We also found a scroll of unseen squall. Oh, this was at the orchard. Never mind.
Also, we had killed all your bees, and I apologize.
Can you tell us what happened here?
So the male, the adult male, he introduces himself and his family. He says, I'm Ricard, and this is my wife, Sarah, and my daughter, Ima. Thank you so much for what you've done. I thought that we would never be found. That cursed little woman, she has been gone for days, and we have had no food or water. We tried to cut our ropes, but we were not making much headway there. It was that little halfling witch. She kidnapped us from our mill, and she tied us up here. And the Lindell brothers were here. She brought them too, and then there were 2 other men, and then their skin was all loose and saggy, and then something happened in one of the cow stalls. I can't even bear to think of it. And then those men were gone, and then it was the Lindell brothers, and they walked out, and their skin was also loose and saggy.
Oh, so there's more of them.
No, I do believe we have taken care of the Lindell brothers and Mistress Namia.
Well, yeah, but they weren't the only ones with the loose skin. They're just the ones that got got fitted with it.
They had changed bodies.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Now, we have taken care of Mistress Namia. Why had she abducted you from the mill?
She was just bent on terrorizing the town. And when she heard that the circus was coming, she thought that the best way to try to get rid of, she blamed all of us here in the town for everything that was happening, even though we've lived on that mill for generations. We're not new to town. And so she thought that if she could have some kind of horrific show of her power, she would be able to drive all of us out. So she was hoping to do something awful at your first show there. And so she kidnapped us, and I don't know what she wanted to do with us, to be totally honest. I don't understand why she would take us, but that is what she did. And then the Lindell brothers too. I don't know why she would take them.
Were they working with her?
No, the 2 men. So there were 2 men who came, and they had on these gray robes and like a necklace with a wooden symbol on it.
Do you think that they were from the hermitage of the Blessed Lightning?
I think, yeah, because she was from there, and that's all she ever talked about. She was just so angry. And those rats that went with her everywhere, too. The rats were just terrible.
Can you describe the symbol that they were wearing?
Oh, yeah. Yep. And they described something that, Brennan, you would recognize matches one of the symbols that you saw up in the loft.
It was one of those runes?
One of the Gozrin things, yeah. And also, rune. I forgot to mention up in the loft, there is a copious amount of rat poop. All up in there.
All right, I'll get rid of it. I'll take care of this.
Right at home.
I would like to look in the cattle pen. Is there still skin there?
Which one do you look in?
The one closest to me, personally.
So you don't see anything in that one.
I will look in the other one.
But upon licking the air, you can tell there's probably something not quite right.
I retch again.
Xa'Reske, just give me a moment, all right?
It's gotta get caught
One
up.
thing at a time.
Kurva, there's a lot for you to do here.
I know. It's in high demand today.
I think I'm
Very
going to
exciting.
step outside and get some air.
Do you go out the southern entrance?
Yes.
Okay, so as you pass by the last cow stall, you notice that's where the smell is the strongest, or the taste, I guess.
Kurva, I would check this stall here for dead skin. And I go
All right.
inside.
Yeah.
Probably
I'll be down there in a
hear
minute.
horrible noises.
Yeah.
I shall investigate the stall while Kurva is busy.
All right. Yeah, so these remains are middle-aged human male, skin sacks, gray robes, again, the wooden religious symbol
Ah,
that you recognize, and there are 2 bloody tridents leaning against the wall of the stall.
tridents. Teague has been here.
Can I make a recall knowledge check on those symbols?
Yeah.
At a +4.
They're like faintly familiar, but I'm not
All right.
sure from where. Yeah. You're like, I've seen that before.
Your Rolodex of gods.
Yeah.
Right.
And Rickard says, I don't know what you mean about bees and whatnot at the mill, but thank you. I'm sure that, stuff's been going to hell in a handbasket around here for quite some time now.
Hell in a bucket.
In a big old bucket.
Yep.
We know that she was bragging a lot about, being able to command mephits and animals and the rats and doing all kinds of stuff. So I'm not surprised that she would do something to the mill to try to hurt people. So thank you so much for what you did, and for bringing our belongings there. And you know what, you guys, you keep that for all your hard work that you've done for the town here.
Oh, wow.
That is quite generous.
Yeah, are you sure that's everything you have, is it not?
Oh, we'll be all right.
Okay.
Would you want to give them tickets?
Yeah.
For the show?
Yeah, so obviously
They
you could
earned it.
probably use a pick-me-up. So I'll give them some free admission tickets.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. We've never been to the circus before.
I know. You weren't there. So,
Hopefully at this one, no one will die.
While they're speaking, I'd like to take a minute in that stall to pursue a lead
Okay.
and gather some information
Okay.
using these Gozran runes. I'm going to pocket the 2 necklaces,
Okay.
at least the symbols from them, to spend some time that I could potentially use this information in the future to gain bonuses to rolls
Cool.
that have to do with this Gozran cult.
Right on.
Well, strictly speaking, Gozra ain't a cult in general. I think these ones just lost the way.
Seems like
Yeah.
a specific cult of Gozra here. While I'm doing this, can I make a recall knowledge about this with religion +8?
Yep. All right. So So Gozra is like the main, like that's the religion that the people of the Hermitage follow, obviously. Shit, where was it? Glad I'm editing.
it doesn't do
this.
anything when we're in multi-track.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank
not a bad
you.
That's more useful.
So when we do start up, so I've noticed, especially when I do video, when there are things we cut out, we really should be clapping whenever we do start back up. It's a good idea too.
Yeah.
So thank you, JB. Because I wouldn't have known it if it hadn't been for your stick in one of the other videos.
God damn.
See? I do things.
I literally read about this. It's kind of like they follow a lot as far as like nature goes. The Hermitage nearby, because they're like they've made their living quarters on like the cliff edge near the ocean. So they are big into like the sea and lightning and stuff like that.
The sailors definitely tend to follow Gozra quick transport and lack of scurvy and all that sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently a legendary brawler. Terrible singing voice.
I don't doubt it. Yeah.
Very good.
So typically, here it is. So they specifically see like the lightning that strikes their living quarters as like good favor from Gozra. So yeah, so not occult in the sense of like shave your head and drink some Kool-Aid, but like, hey, let's like take care of animals and, you know.
But now they seem to be involved with so many demons.
Something's
taking
gotten
over this
dark.
town.
Weird.
Gozra's not typically an evil god, so this
Right.
is strange to me, what I understand.
Well, and the odd thing is, too, if those skinwalkers were the ones walking around in those bodies in robes beforehand, and they had tridents, isn't the trident like Gozra's thing?
I think so,
I
yeah.
believe that's Gozra's weapon choice.
Yep.
So they might have more of those things walking around, too.
Does it seem like these robes would be sized for halflings or humans?
No, these are like human-sized robes.
Strange.
Or potentially orc and tiefling and dwarf and lizard man-sized robes.
Yeah.
Put the dwarf on somebody's shoulders.
No,
Dwarf plus rat equals human, right?
Just with the rat face.
Essentially, yeah.
I'm not going to be on the bottom.
So I have some pretty hefty concerns at this point about the mayor. He went to the Hermitage to talk to them ahead of time.
Yes.
If they got a bunch of skinwalkers and stuff, who knows how many could already be there.
Yeah, he seemed not with no concern for this. He sounded like they had a good relationship. Hopefully he's still alive, but to me it seems like we should head there post haste.
Yeah, we should probably throw another
Well,
show.
do we have any way the ones that were at the graveyard didn't seem like skinwalkers until they walked out of their skins, right?
Right.
Do we have any way to determine whether or not what we're talking to is something what needs mopping?
We need to ask them a question that only they could answer if they were truly them.
Like, are
Do
you
you
a
wear
demon
other
in
people's
someone
skin?
else's skin?
I believe they have
Xa'Reske,
to tell you
yes.
if they are a demon in someone else's skin.
Otherwise, it's entrapment. Yep.
It depends on the region, but I believe you are correct.
Did they mention anything about the sheriff outside?
By the way, I threw up on the sheriff. I forgot it was there. I'm sorry.
It's all going to the compost.
Yeah. You will remember, I just did like a random recall knowledge thing. They did mention that like the people in gray robes had like really loose looking skin. And so maybe like the longer the Vermlex in a host, the looser it gets, and then they have to
Yeah, I think you told us
Men in
a
Black.
couple sessions ago that it was only like a day or two or something.
Yeah.
So
and then they melon baller it out.
I would imagine it's quite late. We've done a lot today.
It is getting to be towards nighttime, yes.
Should we perhaps bring this boar back to our friends and maybe rest?
We do need to rescue the mayor. That's a good point.
That's not what I said at all.
Exactly. Yes. To the Hermitage.
no, let's go. Yeah, we're going
Seems
back
like
to
we're
the
going to the
circus.
Hermitage.
We're absolutely going back to the circus.
Pronounce Hermitage very strangely.
I feel like that we have a show tomorrow as well,
Yeah.
so we should be well rested for this show.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily say we're going to rest, but
You did. You just said back to the circus and rest.
no, I said back to the circus.
I did not hear rest. I believe I said that.
You know, with those giant rat ears, I figured you'd be good at listening to people. But yeah, let's get the boar back. We need to check on Nimia to make sure she hasn't gone away. Obviously, she's significantly more dangerous than we gave her credit for. And everyone at the circus could be actually in a pretty significant amount of danger. So, no, we absolutely need to go back there first and make sure that everyone's safe.
All right.
Interesting.
One mayor or everyone that we've known that we've started the circus with.
Very good argument.
As we all leave, I will let the party go ahead, and I would imagine that the three people are going back to their homes. Yes.
Yes.
As they pass by, I was not here for them giving us their spoils. I will say, for all of your troubles and us leaving giant wasps and spiders in your home, I believe we cleaned as much up as we could. I will give them a gold piece for practically dying in a barn next to rotting corpses.
Yeah, well, thank you.
You are very welcome.
How heroic of you.
Enjoy our circus.
Yeah. You are all feeling so like, today was a kick-ass day full of lots of accomplishments and promises and good stuff. And now your characters are level 3.
Huzzah!
Woohoo! Fuck me.
Someone spit pebbles at me.
Level 3. This is great.
Let's take a few minutes and talk about what changes you're going through. Do you have hair that's growing in places that wasn't growing before?
What's happening to my character?
I mean, Mud's voice is changing drastically.
It does that sometimes.
I didn't notice a difference.
Yeah.
I believe Kurva has learned from many mistakes of tripping over his buckets.
Well, tomorrow's a new day.
How is one to learn in life if one does not trip over one's own buckets?
I don't know how anyone learns anything without buckets.
Wise words.
So I have a question for the GM.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
There's a skill feat that I would like to take called Hireling Manager.
Okay.
You are able to find and secure better labor than most. When securing a hireling for a service, that hireling gains a +2 circumstance bonus to all skill checks. This circumstance bonus applies to both trained and untrained hirelings and has no effect on the cost of the service of the labor provided.
Okay.
If I take that, would we be able to apply that to people that we bring into the circus?
I would assume so, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I was totally assuming that you were planning on getting rid of all of us and bringing in a whole new crew.
No, absolutely not. I would never let Xa'Reske go.
It's called job security.
We were going to form a union.
Oh, that's fantastic. We?
Oof.
All right.
Yeah.
So what is everyone going to become experienced in or expert in their skill at this level? Outside Brennan, who's already better than all of us at everything.
Yes, I get that every level. Skill advance.
I'll be definitely taking expertise in mopping, but it can be it's a cross-class skill that can be kind of attributed to anything athletically inclined. So I'm just going to put it down as athletics while recognizing that it's supposed to just be used for mopping.
You should do like a specialization in grout work.
It's a lot easier than people think.
Maintaining good grout is it's an art form, if it's done well.
So I very nearly took my advance in crafting.
I would have stabbed you multiple times.
I
clam knife.
literally told him not to do it.
So at this level, I would have been +8. I believe it was one less than that Fulgrim would be at level 3. Instead, I took it in nature because that seems to be something that we are lacking knowledge in.
I'm also going to take it in nature, and I'd take it as a kindness if you just let me handle it.
I mean, he did say that a whole bunch, but... Man,
I mean,
Brennan,
you don't have to. I mean,
I don't know if it's because he
whatever
grew
you
up in
want.
the sewers, but Brennan is a toxic party member.
Fair enough. I'm also going to take it, though.
Oh, shit.
Fulgrim has learned a few things about brewing some ciders. So crafting is going to be his skill that he will be expert at.
I took it in performance.
Oh, at least one of us will be good at performance in the circus.
That makes 2 of us. I'm going to take my general feat as an acrobatic performer. So instead of performing, I can use my +10 of acrobatics.
Hell
Right
yeah,
on.
actually.
Okay.
So I will take my skill in deception.
I'm going to instead take it in thievery.
Oh. Okay.
That
I like
works
that.
well.
Yes. I do
My
have lockpicks.
my general
These
feat
tools.
will be toughness, since I do seem to eat a lot of glass.
So much glass.
This will help me stay alive just that much longer under Brennan's knife.
Oh, very good. That's important. My general feat, I took a continual recovery. So people are only have to wait 10 minutes before I can treat wounds again instead of an hour.
That's actually not bad.
Because I'm zealously monitoring monitoring the patient's progress to administer treatment faster, so I know exactly when it is okay for me to attempt once more.
Nice.
I also have an ability called Skillful Lesson, and I am taking I can take a skill feat here as long as it is Wisdom, Intelligence, or Charisma based, or as the skill that goes along with my dedication, which is not dedication, my methodology, which is forensic medicine. So if it's a medicine skill feat, I could take it. I'm taking Robust Recovery, so I am better at treating diseases in people, in case that happens anytime soon.
Nice.
Question, my friends. Do our hit points increase?
Yes, by your class. Whatever that may be. Probably 8 for a swashbuckler, I would assume. Maybe 10?
Thank you, my friend.
Plus your con bonus.
Oh, yes, of course.
I get level 2 spells.
Whoa, very nice.
Signature spells as well. Which means heal will automatically be heightened whenever I cast it if I want to cast it at a higher level.
Right on.
Just sweet.
Do not forget all of your proficiencies increased by 1 as well.
You don't forget it.
I'm changing that as we speak. There's a lot of places to change that on this sheet.
Yeah.
I just remembered I get Mystic Strikes, which means I now have a magic mop.
Magic mop. Magic
So if
mop.
anything is
magic,
resistant to
magic.
non-magical damage, it is not resistant to mop damage.
Get that magic mop and a bucket.
Oh, I also have, at this level, I gain Keen Recollection. That's what it was. I put 2 different things together, where I can recall pertinent facts on topics that aren't my speciality. My proficiency bonus to untrained skill checks to recall knowledge is equal to my level instead of +0.
So, Brennan, is that the 6th thing that you got at this level?
only 3.
Oh, very good.
He just keeps talking about each thing in a different way, so it
Right.
seems like he's gotten a lot more.
I got a toughness.
Yes.
Or hit points.
I also get incredible movement, so I can move 10 feet faster per move action.
Oh, nice.
That is incredible.
Speedy guy.
I'm ergonomic in my cleanliness.
When I gain panache, I gain plus 10 foot status bonus to movement. So if I do some crazy stuff, I can then...
Oh, you copied off me.
35 feet.
But I'm all set. I had my spells picked out a while ago.
Boom.
That's what one of them does.
Boom.
Is booms.
I love it. Boom. 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 Boom.
I'm good. I'm just
Really
changing all the proficiencies on my
Yeah,
sheet.
you guys are fine.
Assurance?
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 I'm really thinking about taking that one.
That's the one that just lets you take 10s, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
Ass your
remember-
ants.
Remember, for assurance, you actually can't apply your modifier. I think
it's just proficiency.
it's just proficiency, not ability modifier.
Right. But I mean,
So
like,
only
I
do
just,
it for stuff that you're not good at.
Yeah, but if I did, like, I have a proficiency modifier in deception for 7. Like, I'm an expert in deception.
But what's your charisma?
2,
That's not a bad bonus.
right? But still, I mean, that's a 17 without rolling.
It's a fair point, and considering you do it a bunch in combat, that makes sense.
Right?
Oh my god, there's so many proficiencies.
I want to be proficient.
In something in life, right?
Be
Wouldn't that be nice?
Literally
Be
anything.
proficient.
Don't be proficient.
Don't be proficient. Don't be proficient.
I don't get it.
Oh, and I'm going to take level 4 at this level, too.
Just writing 5 everywhere. Ow. And 7 in some places.
Is everybody stealthy? No.
Not really.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
It's hard to be stealthy with all those buckets on your back.
Of course I'm stealthy.
It just doesn't fit my disposition.
Maybe it's part of not being in the way. You have to stealth so you can mop behind a big meeting or something.
Well, that's close to the truth.
Alright, so now I can basically just do treat wounds almost whenever. It's only 10 minutes between. So I've gotten it down from a day to 10 minutes.
Nice.
With a few levels of feats.
Oh my god.
So we're at 47, which is probably going to cut out at least 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Ish now.
Yeah. Don't tell me.
I have to change
I might fiddle with my general feat, but other than that, I'm good to go.
It's like
Cool.
The general feat's the one I found the hardest to choose.
oh,
A lot of them just didn't really stand out.
Correct. Yep.
I found that. Not bad. What's everybody's hit points at?
27.
Oh, I forgot to change that.
What, total?
Yeah.
33.
I think I got 43.
Oh,
Dang, girl.
I'm in the lead with 46.
Wow.
I have a negative charisma modifier.
Constitution.
Yeah, what'd I say? Oh, yeah, I very much do not have a negative charisma modifier.
Yeah, I'm at 33, which seems pretty decent for a not melee character. It just sounds better, like a 3rd level in the past. Just because you get that set amount I really like instead
And
of
you're not rolling,
for
you
it.
get a flat
You
amount.
get a 1, great, so I get +3 because I have a con bonus. Actually, I only have a +1 con bonus here, but
Well,
me
that and effectively you're getting max HP every level comparatively, so
I like how they get that. I think it's better for balancing
yeah, same.
and scaling, that it's not like, well, they could be from anywhere from 24 to
Yeah.
48 hit points this level.
Well,
I
even in
think-
all the monster manuals and stuff, they give averages.
I think they
like a
recognize-
65%, 70 of max.
I think they recognize that in 3.5, level ups were just pretty bland for a lot of classes, so they just had them roll hit points just so they would be able to roll something. But thankfully, Pathfinder and Pathfinder 2, they just usually something's going on for every level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how they've kind of figured out that everybody wants something cool at every level. Like, yeah, 3.5 had real problems where it was like, well, I'm 3rd level, so I get +1 to my fortitude save and 3 skill points. Great.
It's not an even level? Okay, I guess I
Yeah.
don't get a bonus feat.
Right.
But I'm not trained in it, so I can only put enough points in it that's equal to half of my level rounded down.
Oh, so convoluted.
Woohoo. All right. So as you guys finish up here, the party is headed back towards the circus.
Oh.
Do-do-do.
Hold on.
Do-do-do.
1, 2, 3.
Seems like tailor made for you.
I was distracted,
Yeah.
sorry, by cleric's ass and gummy bears. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 1.
That one doesn't count.
You really got me with that one. 3-1. Bullshit.
Wow.
Seriously.
Rude.
Fighting birds.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Just tired.
Maluchi time.
So as you get about, you've got to cross a bridge to continue on the road to go back to the big top. It's like fairly dark out, but the moon is full, so you've got some light as you travel. And in the distance, you see some like sparking and flashing.
I break out into a run.
Towards the sparking and flashing?
Is it towards the circus?
It is in that direction. You're still far from the circus.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, I had a mild panic attack too. But if it's
Good lord.
If it's just a people town, then who cares?
We should still see what it is.
Oh yeah, like we'll check her out.
You're
but
like, it's in the direction that you're headed in anyway, so.
yeah, we have to pass by it.
You're just walking along, and it starts to go.
Oh, they got motorcycles.
And those of you who are from the Celestial something menagerie,
Oh, these dickwads.
yep,
What?
you can make out in the distance, probably 50 yards in front of you, you can make out a mechanical carny.
What?
What?
a mechanical carny. You're familiar with them if you spent any time in that circus.
Can you remind Dan the player what Brennan knows about mechanical carny?
It's a carny, but mechanical.
Right?
Yeah, so it's
Like from Bioshock.
It's a construct manufactured to serve as entertainers, cleaners, and guards at carnivals and circuses. The first of these constructs was created by a gnome
Oh, gross.
inventor who yearned for a tireless companion who could make her laugh and smile.
I'm sorry, did you say clean?
Yes,
This thing can clean? Okay.
this thing can clean.
Can it, though?
Can it?
Can
All
it?
right.
Can it clean?
No, it can't.
Xa'Reske,
Roll
vomit again.
initiative.
Let's really test this out.
And it's like sparking?
Right, because it's like mechanical. So,
You know how
Mechanical
they
things
always
smirk.
spark, too.
Yeah,
they were
that's-
always doing that.
That's just nature.
yeah. It doesn't look great. Look at the thing.
What's it doing right now? Besides sparking.
Sparking.
It's
Cleaning.
kind of like going around in circles, going around in circles.
Thank you.
Is that soul coughing?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
She knows it because I sing it
Yes.
regularly.
Yes.
Oh,
that
you
is-
can remember all the words to a soul coughing song?
Just those.
I mean, that's it, isn't it?
Would it be able for us to maybe disable this thing and take it back to our circus to re-enable it to work for us?
If you want to try and get that close to it.
I would.
Okay.
Would anyone like to help me?
I
No.
want to get closer
Not-
to it.
not
I'll
particularly.
stand in front of you, Fulgrim.
You do note that it has spring-loaded, like, boxing glove arms.
Of course it does.
I mean, so personally, I would just think that we take it out.
But is it doing anything harmful? Is there a reason for us to attack it?
Is there a reason to not attack it?
Yeah, can we just walk around him?
I mean, we could use it at the circus.
I
Just
don't.
Or what?
If we
If you
take
say we're
this-
going to use him for cleaning, I swear.
if we take this for our own or destroy it, Mistress Dustlight would likely come after it.
Right. So
We don't
by
need
hurting
that.
this, we hurt Mr. Dusklight. I don't understand what we're not putting together here.
I would like to interject that it could be used to smear our name. If there
Yes.
were witnesses.
That could be part of it. I just don't want her coming around here if I can avoid it at all costs.
Is this terrorizing anything?
Not yet.
Just standing there?
It's just, like,
Menacingly.
going around. It's like,
Oh, what's that mechanical
kinda like
carny?
a
You can
Roomba.
clean better than Kurva? That's a really weird thing to say right now.
Kurva's gonna lose it. I feel like it might be better to just leave it be unless it starts doing something.
in its rotation, it starts to come closer to you.
I would
don't
like to
like
throw
this.
a rock at it.
Go ahead.
Is this about the area that we had our throwdown with those guys earlier?
No, you're, like, a little bit further than that.
Okay.
Not, like, terribly far, but probably,
Further
like,
from
two or...
the.
Yeah. Yeah, because you were more in the central part of town, but you're up towards the northeast.
Oh,
part
closer
now.
to the circus.
Yes, you are closer to the circus now.
I would assume just my dexterity.
Yeah.
I rolled a 12.
No.
I missed. I would like to throw another rock. at
Okay.
it.
Guys, I very legitimately think this is here to waste our time. It's obviously on the way back. They saw us coming this way. This is here as a distraction or so that we just waste a bunch of time. That other carnival's doing something right now.
As I pick up
Let's
the
just go
third
around
rock
it.
because I missed again, I
I'm
say,
sufficiently
should I stop
distracted.
throwing rocks?
Yeah, just cut its head off.
I
Or we
draw
could just
my
leave it
rapier.
be and go past it.
Mud told me
It's
to
not hurting
attack it,
anything.
so I'm running at it.
Yet.
Okay. So Xa'Reske wants to attack it. He is in the middle of attacking it.
Can I grab him and make him not do that?
You can try.
I'm gonna try to grab him by the I don't know what does he wear? A dumb scarf? That sounds about right.
It is a cape. Is there a reflex that I can dodge out of the way?
I think it's just athletics check versus what is it, AC? No. It's gotta be reflex.
Yeah, that's what I would say is athletics versus reflex.
Alright, well I'm an expert in athletics, so tally ho. How's a 29 suit you?
That's much better than the 3 I rolled for
Wow.
14.
All right. So Kurva,
He gets the clothesline.
he hugs you
Take it
real
easy.
tight.
Curva gentle.
But Mud said,
That was gentle.
Well, yeah, this is. This is an advertisement. Whatever this is, there's no good of it being here and operational. It was obviously left here for a reason, and while it's intact, that reason is still intact as well.
Do I know if this is something that you can speak to, or is it not intelligent like that?
It speaks pre-recorded phrases only.
So, Mechanical Connie, what are you doing? See if I get any reaction out of it.
So it's like it's a voice that you recognize. It's a female voice, but it's got like a little like mechanical, like metallic ting to it, kind of like it very much reminds me of something from Fallout. It's like, I hope that you enjoy your friend, my pretties.
Is it Mr.
This is our
Dustlight's
friend.
voice?
Yep.
I don't
Is
like
this our friend?
We need to destroy it.
Oh wow, yeah, because I wasted a whole bunch of time
I'll
on this.
immediately let Xa'Reske go, and I assume momentum just carries him onto his face.
I need evidence.
Shall we roll for initiative?
You've met Mr. Dustlight before, have you not?
I don't.
I like
don't
that,
want to do anything
I like
that
that
would
our
cause you
team
to come
consists
here.
of like one planner
They're
and
already
one
here.
enforcer, and we're at
They're already
odds.
setting up.
Well, now that I know that she sent it purposely for this, I feel better about fighting it. I'm going to use diplomacy here
Okay.
as my initiative.
I got a
11
19.
again.
All right. Kurva's got a 19. What else do we have?
A natural 10. Sorry.
11.
so as I go to run and he lets go of me, instead of falling in my face, can I maybe do a flip and use acrobatic?
Sure.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
It's the wrong damn die, that's why.
Did you roll a d12?
17 for Fulgrim.
Okay.
Catching himself on his feet like that, certainly seems very panache.
I do really like that our team is just 2 executives and their bodyguards just spatting with each other, and then just a dwarf in the corner watching it all.
I do want to take this back for experimentation, and hopefully it would help around them still.
So don't break it too much.
I wouldn't
Sure.
mind those cleaning mitts.
Fulgrim, you're first.
I don't usually mind
Fantastic.
deferring to Mud, but in this case, I just really don't like Mr.
Your
Stuff.
battery's running low.
I got your back.
I would like to move up to it and maybe make a crafting check to disable it somehow.
Okay.
Let's see. That would be a 1.
No.
Natural 1. But I feel like that would use up all my actions to move and 2 actions to try to disable it.
It explodes.
I agree with you. Kapow! I'm just kidding. Kurva.
All right. This thing is for tripping. There's way too many exposed wires. I'm not chancing it. So we get our mop out and we try to trip this guy,
All right.
which I believe it again is a athletics versus what was it, reflex?
I would
Is
say
that right?
so, yes. Yep.
Can someone check that?
Trip. Copy.
And that's a 30 for
Oh, wow.
athletics.
Oh, my God.
I have a plus 11 in that now.
Oh, my gosh.
Nice.
That's incredible.
Skill action, knock down a creature, page 243.
2. 4 to 3.
The cord won't reach the plug-in. We don't really need the map.
Okay.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Ben really needs the map.
I just like it because I can see Ben.
So if it's a critical success, the target falls and lands prone and takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
But it is against the reflex?
Let's see, it's a reflex DC, yes.
Okay. All right.
If it's just a regular success, it's prone.
All right, so.
No, wait, it's a athletics against their fortitude DC.
Oh.
For a trip?
That's what it looks like. No, that's a grapple.
Okay. Yes.
All right, well, I got a 24, so the mechanical carny is prone.
Sweet.
What was your roll there?
A 30.
Oh, okay. Copy.
Yep.
All right, and then he gets the flurry of blows while he's down there.
Oh, boy.
Damn.
20.
Yep.
And think a 12.
No. But that
All
20
right.
got him.
All right. So I whap him a couple times while he's down for 8 damage. And he can take another fortitude save versus 19 in order not to get stunned for one action. And
I
then
am
I'll parry.
stunned.
All right. And then I'll parry for the last action.
Okay.
Whew, very efficient.
I am stunned literally and figuratively.
There's that long walk, Mr. Brennan. I just need some fresh air.
That's adorable.
My apologies.
Xa'Reske, you're up.
I would like to get to this thing, tumble through it, even though it's on the ground.
Yeah.
Under it.
Right. 24. I believe that is against
How'd
your...
you fit through there?
I tumbled on top of it.
Tunnel.
Tunnel? A tumble
That
tunnel?
would be 24 against its reflex DC.
Yes.
And then I would like to finishing strike, confident finisher, strikey, confidently, for a 23.
Okay. Got him.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Wow.
Move, and then, yes, so that is me.
Y'all are big kids now. Dang.
Yeah, we pushed that box
expert-
over, and now we're stabbing it.
Expert in athletics is pretty disgusting. 'Cause that's all the combat maneuvers.
That's awesome. Brennan, it's your turn.
My first action will to start to play Damon Feels Good to Be a Gangster as I walk over to this.
Turns his piece sideways.
Hit it with a baseball bat a few times. As I'm going to stride over to this thing on the ground and draw my rapier, I'm going to devise a stratagem as I get over there. Was on a 17 and moved to a 7.
Uh-huh.
If you're taking suggestions, get rid of the voice box, please.
That might be enough, actually. With my rapier, that would be a 16.
No.
I strike at it.
With a -2 to its AC.
Oh, right. So then, yes.
Aha!
Thank you.
I thought I'd be able to hit it on the ground. That is going to be 8 damage.
Wow.
Ha-ha!
Mud.
Yeah, I guess I'll give her a shot. 20 something. 24.
Okay. You
That'll
got
do.
it. Almost a crit.
2 damage.
Okay.
Eat that. And then I'll do it a second time.
Okay.
This time is going to not have quite as much feeling, though.
You're doing that hot Fulgrim damage.
Yeah. So the second one is going to be a 12.
No.
The third one,
With the
however,
voice, though.
That hot Fulgrim damage.
Hot.
the third one is a -2.
No.
All right.
Dang. Okay. So now it's my turn. But I am stunned. So
that takes
For
away
just-
1 action for stun, and
Okay.
then you're also prone.
right. So can he even do anything?
Is that
He's got
Yeah,
one.
he
You
could-
take
he
2
can-
actions.
One of them is probably going to be standing up.
Yes. All right.
Then probably punch.
If you would like to maybe cuff some fists.
Pachow. Pachow.
If it's even hostile, we still don't know.
Right. Well, let's see. Where my dice at?
Or it could run away.
It's gonna punch Fulgrim
It's okay.
with a spring-loaded fist for 20. Jesus,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got a 23 to hit you.
23 beats my 17.
It's 18 now, isn't it?
That's still 17.
No, it was 16.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, because you were parrying before?
That is correct.
Oh, hang on.
You are a
Right.
smart one.
Timeout.
It's real bad.
So this has a rule called Haywire. It says a severely damaged mechanical carny has a chance of malfunctioning.
Ooh.
If a mechanical carny has 15 or fewer hit points at the start of its turn, it must succeed a DC 5 flat check or go haywire.
Oh, fun.
Please.
So let's...
Do it.
Okay. Made it.
Safe.
Got a 16. It takes a -1 circumstance penalty to strikes.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Cool. Okay. And it lasts 10 minutes or until the mechanical carny is destroyed.
All right. You still hit
All
me.
right. So I
And
still hit you.
Still
Did
damage.
7 damage.
7 damage
Damage.
is a significant amount of damage.
Punch.
You just said that you had like 47 hit points or something.
That is true.
Math.
Significant.
But that's all that he can do. Pow!
Ah.
Yep.
Does that mean it's my turn again?
It is your turn.
Again, to disable this thing without murdering it
Okay.
to little pieces, would that be a crafting check?
I'll let you do a crafting check, yeah.
Oh, that is my best skill. Thank you.
Oh, he's all weakened now, so you should have an easier time catching him a disabling him.
Right. I am actually going to use a hero point on that one.
Okay.
I do believe I have one around here, don't I?
I don't know where my...
Here, I will do this for you, friend.
Oh, no. Yep. No, I have it.
Okay.
Boom. Ripping up my last hero point. Oh! Rolling from an 8 to a 7 for a total of 18.
Okay.
Sounds like JB rolling.
I figure I'll...
Womp womp.
How much was that, my friend?
18 total.
It is flanked.
Right.
Does that allow me to get a +2?
I would say, so its AC is 17.
Oh.
So I was just kind of going against that. So yeah, I would say you quote unquote hit it with your crafting check.
Oh, phenomenal. Does it have like a battery pack or some sort of a Steam device powering it?
It's got some like wiring in the back that are plugged into something.
Oh.
You can try and grab those and just tug
That
them
I
out. All right.
Let's see. Would you like me to deal normal damage?
Yeah, do normal damage for me. And let's see what this does.
I will deal 2 damage.
Okay.
Fulgrim damage.
That's
So-
hot Fulgrim damage.
So you grab those wires on the back and you tug them out and
That says the episode title. Hot Fulgrim damage.
write it down, please. Hot Fulgrim damage.
Do we usually
thing
have
is-
episode titles?
We're gonna.
I may not do a lot of damage all at once, but the fights tend to last a very long time.
And for some people, that really matters.
Correct.
Yeah. So you pull them, you hear a mechanical click, and the its eyes that were lit up before just kind of everything goes dark. It goes limp.
Huzzah! I have defeated the monster.
Well done.
There you go.
I would like to strike it. No, I'm kidding.
You ready for another athletics check there, Xa'Reske?
All right, Kurva, it's your turn. No, I'm kidding. All right, so find out what these weirdos do with this mechanical carny and everything else next time on Lost Omens, episode 13.
Ooh. Wait, who are the weirdos?
You're the weirdos. What's your nice weirdos?
All of them.
Just look at how we're dressed.